Good morning, Crusaders. I'm Teresa Skinzer, here with Bram Brown, Ian Lecker, and Turner Anselm, three members of the Bishop Canavan hockey team. They had a great season this year. For the first time in 5 years, they made the playoffs, let alone won a playoff game. So we want our entire BC community to get to know the Bishop Canavan hockey team. So, Turner, as a senior and captain of the team, how have you influenced the team's performance this year?
I believe I influenced the team performance on the ice. I tried to put up as many points as I could this season, and I also tried to really coach the younger kids on the team. We had a lot of freshmen this year, and I really wanted to try to share my experience with them and help guide them through the season.
Who are your favorite coaches and why?
I'm going to have to say Tommy. Everybody loves Tommy.
I'll have to go with Coach Eric Glover, just because he yells the most, and I find it very entertaining.
I would also have to say Tommy. He runs like the defensive door and kind of runs what we do out of that end. And I play defense, so I kind of work with him the most. And he's just a fun guy to be with. Yeah.
Now, this is something noticeable, so I have to ask, why did everyone on the hockey team bleach their hair except Turner?
The bleaching part, as far as us with the yellow hair, it used to be a Canavan tradition. I kind of spoke with other people about it, so I figured we would bring it back this year. A lot of other people have seen it with like other schools. I think TJ's football team does it, but we just wanted to bring it back this year, kind of because this is the first time we made playoffs in 5 years. So it was kind of like an abnormal thing for us to even make playoffs this year. So we really just wanted to make a bang with it.
As much as I would love to participate in dyeing of the hair this year, I was unable to because I've had multiple interviews for ROTC, and I wanted to keep a somewhat normal appearance in those interviews.
Yeah, and those who still have a year left before we enter college and all that, we just wanted to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of solidarity with the team. It was a great experience overall, and it is a phenomenal ride this season.
A few years ago, we didn't really have a functioning team, so how has the program developed to get you guys to where you are this year?
I'd have to say it's just this attitude of buying into everything, as well as people willing to put in the hard work, go with your team in a way that we really hadn't had the opportunity to do. But I'd say that's definitely the reason for our success and the reason we've come back so strong, and I'm so proud to be part of it.
Yeah, I would definitely say it started from the top down, kind of like what Ian was saying there with buying into the process. We would take what the coaching staff wanted, and like as the leaders of the team, Turner, Ian, and I, we would kind of preach it to the guys in ways that maybe a coach couldn't necessarily relate to a high school kid, but we could. So it was definitely just a buy-in process, and that definitely helped with our success a lot this year. Was everybody we really did buy in this year, and really looking forward to next year.
Yeah, our team has definitely went through a lot of trial and error. We've been through quite a few coaches in the span of 2 years, but we finally, I believe, found the right coach for this team, and he has helped us a lot. He's, taught me, Bram, and Ian a lot of things, and we try to share that with the younger kids coming up.
So, Turner, since you're a senior, what has been your favorite memory on the team?
Well, this season by far has been the best, but to choose one memory would probably be our first game against Avonworth. We went down 3-1 pretty quick. We eventually tied the game back up, and I managed to score the game-winning goal in a shootout, which was probably the best experience I've had on this team.
And finally, what does the future hold for the Bishop Canavan hockey team?
We're definitely, it's easy to say now, but I could see us holding the Penguin Cup next year. Just with how far we've made it this year, and nothing against Turner, because he's definitely one of the most important aspects of the team this year. But looking at other teams, we're losing one senior this year. Teams like Ringgold, who we lost to, and Neshannock, who ended up winning it, are losing upwards of 7-8 guys that are like their top two lines. The thing about us, also with our success this year, is we're just a really deep team. Coming in this year, we've had a lot of really good freshmen, like Ryan Saginaw. No one really knew how. We heard he's a pretty good kid, but to be second in points this year on the season as a freshman, you really just don't hear that too often. And he definitely is going to be something to look out for. Even when me and Ian also move on from the organization, that kid is definitely going to lead the team to some great things. But yeah, we're just a really deep team, and just looking forward to next year. We're going to use our loss this year to fuel the fire.
Yeah, like Bram said, we really are. We're in it to win it. It's been an incredible experience to see how quickly all of our freshmen and transfers and even the players that have been on the team previously have adapted to the new coaching to succeed. And I really can't see anything but good things coming up next season. I'm really proud of everybody and all that we've accomplished this year, and looking forward to next year.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to be coming back from college next year to watch these boys lift off the Penguins Cup. The freshmen, really stepped up this year, and I think they're going to keep progressing forward and really help this team. So I hope to come back and see the boys win next year.
All right, thank you all for coming and talking to me today with this interview. I'm Teresa Skinzer. Have a great day, Crusaders.